Aloha! I'm Eric Anderson, pastor of Church of the Holy Cross, United Church of Christ in Hilo, Hawaii. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the 11th chapter of 2 Samuel, the beginning of the story of David and Bathsheba. I say the beginning because Bathsheba would end up being a very important part of David's life. Not only would she become the mother of Solomon, she would be significantly involved in the palace machinations that made sure that the inheritance went to her son Solomon rather than one of David's other sons. Bathsheba was a force in her own right. I think we tend to read the beginning of this story in light of her character revealed later on in the story. I think that also deceives us, at least to some extent. Because David looked out and he saw her bathing. He sent people to inquire about her. When he found out who she was, he sent messengers to bring her to him, and when she came, he raped her. That is the only word for it, because Bathsheba, in encountering the monarch, had no real ability to say no. Whatever else she may have thought about the relationship, and it does seem that as time went on, she found a role within that household. At the beginning, it was David's choice, and it was not David's choice to make. Not only did David have his will without consent, he also contrived at the murder of Bathsheba's husband, a soldier in his own army and a foreigner. David instructed one of his generals to see that Uriah was left alone at the front of the battle. And sure enough, he died at David's command. Do I really need to say that this is an illustration of the way that power corrupts? This is an illustration of power exercising its corruption. This is an illustration of why human beings should not be entrusted with too much authority, why authority needs to be moderated and mediated by others. Do I really need to say that absolute power cannot be entrusted to a human being? We have seen it over and over again. We've seen people described in the scriptures do it over and over again. We have seen people described in our histories do it over and over again. And it doesn't much matter what the title is. People do it. They decide what they want and they take it. And the welfare or the well-being and even the lives of others do not stand in the way. Don't give anybody in your life too much power. And if you have, find ways to reclaim your self-integrity, your self-worth, your power. And if you are exercising power over others, then find ways to see that it is mitigated and moderated by others. See that others can look at what you do and say you have exercised power according to your rights and according to what is right. In the Garden of Gethsemane, when a sword flashed and a severed ear fell to the ground, Jesus said, "Enough of this." Those words echoed down the centuries. Enough of this. That's what I'm thinking. I'm curious to hear what you're thinking. Send me an email or leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. From Church of the Holy Cross, UCC in Hilo, Hawaii, that's what I'm thinking.